All right. I'll be right. I'm going to go get a drink. All right.
I know it's unexpected, but the people have something to say.
Yeah, so they said, hey everyone, we're all gonna get laid. Thank you for the sub, Tyrion. Yep. I really hate the gesture that is, if you take a window and shake it, that it causes everything else to minimize. Because now I gotta open up every single one of my windows again. Yeah, you forget it's a thing until it accidentally happens, and it really pisses you off. Yeah, I need to just look into how to turn it off. Also, a little bit hot right here. I think right here is probably good. Also, apparently, since I bought this game so early, it did actually come with a quote-unquote soundtrack. And by soundtrack, I mean 5 songs. I don't even think I think there's like one of them that are exclusive. Considering I had, like, what I was like, oh, okay, I feel like I gotta stream this, and then I gotta come up with a type, because I gotta change the title, I'm like, quick, what did I use? And like, oh, I'll just do that. Let's see. As we'll see shortly, I have played about 2 hours of it so far, and I'll go more into it here, but so far I am pleased. There are things I feel like they could have done differently, but we will see more of the specifics when we get into it. Because the gripes that I have with it are relatively minor. Though, as we'll also see, I haven't seen a whole lot of it, so yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I will say right off the bat, is don't judge this game by how it looks, because its style is interesting. But the gameplay feels well enough. There are some really weird, like, surprising things that how they went with it, but yeah. Control-wise, I have zero issue with it, which is nice. Yeah, it does feel like a... Yes, that's a good way of putting it. So, we'll get into why it feels like an anime mobile game when we get in, but yeah. And yes, yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and start. So, hello, and welcome to another episode of Rhapsody, another Friday one. that the concept or the subject for has changed twice now. Because originally this episode 4, well, technically it was 418, but yeah. Originally it was going to be doing Mario is Missing and Yoshi's Island for an episode. However, things just keep on getting announced that are kind of for me, and I kind of can't avoid it. So those are getting kept on pushing aside. And I was really set for doing this Friday, but when Square Enix surprise drops an ActRaiser remake, I feel like I'm honor bound. I would say maybe charged by God to look at it. And yeah, so yeah, Square Enix on September 23rd just dropped an ActRaiser remake just out of the blue. And kind of, there was no build up. It's just, yeah, here's this entire remake. So yeah, not a whole lot of thing to it. It is interesting that they decided to remake it, because I know ActRaiser has kind of been kind of ignored by Square Enix. They don't really bring it up in a whole lot of games. I know there's been a desire for games like ActRaiser, especially ones that have the whole strategy element in it. There was a game that was actually brought out by Ace Team, I think it was a year or two ago, called Soul Seraph, that was the same concept of ActRaiser. However, I have not personally played it, but I have heard not great things about it. So having a new style of ActRaiser game, or I guess a new ActRaiser, is kind of interesting. So with that, I don't really have much else to say, so let's go and start. So I'm playing this on the PC. You can get this on the Switch. In fact, it was announced during a Nintendo Direct. Where is it? There it is. Okay, are you gonna pop up? And yeah, so this game is interesting in that, upon further looking into it, because I was wondering, okay, who they get to remake this? And I thought Sonic powered meant something about the engine. For some reason, this was using some weird Sonic fan game engine for some reason. Sonic powered is actually the name of the developer of this. And looking into their gamography, they have done practically nothing but air traffic control games. So why they were tasked to do this one, I question why. But yeah. Also, I know a lot of people have mentioned that this game looks very mobile-y anime-ish. There is actually a decent reason why, because this game's also available on mobile. So I'm wondering if this game was originally meant to be a mobile game that they have decided to make a full-on game. In fact, you can actually get the mobile version. It's actually kind of surprising. I always get, surprised when companies put out $20 mobile games. But, yeah, you can get it is $20 on both Android and Apple. Or if you want to get it for the PC, Switch, or PS4, you can pay $30. Which as we'll see, you might think, oh, for an ActRaiser remake, that's kind of expensive. They have expanded quite a bit in this. So yes, this is ActRaiser RenASSance. This is a straight-up remake of the first game. I don't... Oh, also... Gotta get that music's as good as ever. They did in fact get, as you can see from the copyright, they did in fact get Yuzo Koshiro to do the music for it, and it is still pretty good. Oh, there. Wondering why my controller wasn't working. So, just gonna go into options, because going into options for these are kind of interesting. Not a whole lot in terms of PC settings, but you don't really need it a whole lot for this one. This game was it was actually kind of surprising to see a game that was 4 gigs. And yeah, Some basic things like message speed, vibration, all that. Damage numbers, because this is a new-ish kind of game, so of course they have damage numbers on everything. And yes, you can in fact have the OG music. Which actually, if we go to music, there are, in fact, let me turn this up because it's going to be kind of quiet. There are, in fact, new songs in the old style, like using the old sound fonts of the SNES, which is kind of neat. And it's actually kind of funny because Yuzo Koshiro actually put out a tweet today saying that the thing that got him prepared for actually going back and doing that was actually doing that song for... he did an intro song for the VTuber Corone. And that's actually what got him like used to doing new music in this old sound font. So, yeah, I found that was kind of funny. We're gonna use new music. And yeah, just some things. Not a whole lot of, well, anyway. So I'm just going to show this off. I'm gonna start a new game for this. So, I have been playing this on my own. I am about 2 hours in. For reference, when we did the original Retro Inc. Rhapsody episode for the original game, we beat the game in 3 hours. I am an hour and 50 minutes into the game, and I am just now getting into the second act of Fillmore. So, needless to say, they have added a whole lot of extra content to this game. So yeah, we will see that. Yeah. So we're gonna start a new game. God, even this little intro screen, this name entry is very mobile game. I'm just gonna do normal Lolo. Yes, we're Lord of Light, Master Lolo. Also another nice thing, this game has multiple difficulty levels right off the bat. Easy mode, which I'm kind of surprised there's not a customize option. But this is pretty good on its own. From what I've dealt with normal is pretty easy-ish, though granted, I've not gotten far, so we'll see if it gets difficult later on, which, if it's anything like ActRaiser, that should be the case. You have 5 lives now, instead of 3 to start out with, which is pretty nice. Nice that there is an infinite lives mode right off the bat. Also, there is a harder mode if you want to do something that is closer to the original game.
Hell yeah.
There. And also you can switch at any time, which is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it starts the same ways. There we are being assisted by our angel friend, which the design for the angel's pretty interesting. And yeah, so I have not seen anything about the Japanese version of the game. I do not know if he is still referred to as Satan instead of Tanzra, but yeah, it's Tanzra in this one, which is perfectly fine. And yeah, it's ActRaiser. The dialogue is pretty close to the original game, although it is they are much more clear about the fact that you're supposed to be God.
Can't believe Lolo is a god.
And yeah. Also, they start you out... Well, I think technically you could do this in the original, but yeah, they start you out with the whole thing. Yeah, full areas. ITOs. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I was wondering how they were going to localize Cassandra. So they still kept it as Cassandora. And then Marana is down here. And Itos and Northwall. Okay. I wonder. Okay, they don't have anything like a question mark for where Deathheim is going to be. Okay, Fillmore. And yeah, you still have to start this out with... there's no, preamble. You're still just going straight in. Also... Still got the spin.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, in the side-scrolling bits, it looks a little weird. And yeah, I'm gonna skip most of the tutorial things because it's a pretty standard action game. You have a 3-hit combo now instead of just a normal slash. You also have an upward slash, which is pretty useful, and a downward kind of swing thing. Oh. And yeah, the enemies look very pre-rendered, which looks a little weird, but whatever. Gameplay's a little loose, but I don't think it's a bad thing. The original game was not exactly the greatest in terms of, like, it was a very bog standard action game, so this still feels about as good, if not better, than the original, which, yeah, that's not exactly a high bar. So in every stage, it seems like there are 3 hidden scrolls, which will, I believe they increase the maximum amount of magic you have.
When you pick that one, it said max HP, max MP plus damage.
Yeah.
Though it didn't look like your bars actually changed.
So we don't have magic yet. So yeah, having an upward slash for that thing makes that fight a lot easier. Also, here's a checkpoint. Also, a lot of things in this game give you iframes, which is very nice. Oop.
Defeated by a mosquito.
Also, I'm curious. Okay, you can't just switch mid-thing. Oh, okay, that's how you do that.
Music.
Yep, and you have a little backdash. Shit. Ah, damn it. Okay, good. Oh, that was just a... I thought that was a scroll. Damn it.
Hell yeah, Wizard Knight.
So... this first boss is about as easy to just War of Attrition as it is in the first game. In fact, it almost is kind of easier. Because, he doesn't hit... like, he doesn't have as much contact damage as he does in the original. Or, rather, like, the area that he can hit. Oop. Because yeah, if you just get right up close to him like you can in the original game, it like is pretty potent. I might actually die this time. Oh.
What happens if you die?
You just go back to checkpoint, I think. Oh, Jesus.
One hit point.
Or there we go.
Solid work.
Flawless victory.
So, now. Comes everyone's favorite part of this game.
Yeah, time for Sim City.
Yep. So, the city management portion of the game is a lot more... also, man, for some reason this game... Oops. Something about this mode acts a little finicky with graphic settings. Because I'm getting a little bit of flickering on my end, but I don't know if it's coming in on OBS.
No.
But it's only when I'm have OBS open, so...
I see.
So yeah, this part, for the most part, is the same. Like, the raw, like, city guidance system is pretty close to how it was in the original. However, they have changed the way some things work. That we'll see as we go on. So, you know, we still want to go forward. Except for the thing is, you can't... Well, in the original, they had to learn how to do the monster lair. But it's the... Like, killing certain monster layers is much more gated in this one. But yeah, so you can still do miracles. Or actually, I don't think I've unlocked miracles yet. Which I will do very shortly.
Look at these fucking nerds with decision paralysis.
Oop. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, this kind of thing was in the original, this kind of dialogue. The thing was, it only was really in the ending and, like, towards later in the game. But yeah, now we're just getting it for the full, like, right off the bat. And yes. So... The boat, like, from what I've seen, this area, like, this little bit is, like, much better in terms of, like... It's not quite as annoying. Because, one, your arrow's home, which is very nice. But also, you have a charge attack now. That will shoot 3 arrows.
Ooh.
So yes, miracles are back from the original game. There's only 5 of them this time.
How many were there before?
I think there were 6. There was lightning, rain, sun. I thought there was a 6th one in here, but I guess not. Maybe it was only 5. But yes. They don't work on a grid system anymore. And also there are levels to it, which I'll show when I can use it. So, now you kind of have a free, like, floating thing where you can, like, select where. Also, if you go to the bumpers, you can now do higher level versions, which just go over a certain area. Oh, there was 5? I thought there was 6. Oh, well. So yeah, there's that, which is interesting. Also, also the magic is more balanced as it was in the Japanese version, where you have access to pretty much most of your miracles out of the gate.
Did it tell you just to zap your people's homes?
So they will tell you to do that, but not quite yet, because one thing they did change in the original, which is nice, is the fact that in the original, your EXP was essentially your population for all your areas. In this one, there is a stat called Faith, which determines your level, which is essentially gated by progress. So there's not as much min-maxing in this one, which is nice.
To nuke the pores.
There is an element of nuke the pores in this one, but it's not as important in this one.
Okay.
Because there are civilization levels, and you do get more population with more civilization levels. But yeah.
Finally, my side-scroller fighting game with SimCity elements that was inspired by, what's it called? Dead Kennedys.
Yes.
Kill the pores.
Okay. So here is a...
Kennedy's turned out to be crap.
Okay.
Most of them, not Jello.
So here is a major difference. Well, I wouldn't say major difference, but here is a pretty big difference than in the original game, which is how monster layers are dealt with. Oh. So, they'll eventually go to it. However, in the original game, they would just go and just beat the thing to death. However, they don't do that in this game. They must be destroyed. So, we have to go and destroy it. Which means there are now more little side levels.
Well, you know what they say with these monsters, they die as they live in the flash of
Trying to pin down the way I would describe these animations, because they look like, part of my brain feels like I've seen this in like a Newgrounds Flash, but like the quality of the images is a lot better than I've ever seen in a Flash.
It's
very pre-rendered.
Yeah. Pre-rendered mobile game is the way that I would describe it, although it's a pretty decent looking mobile game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't hate the way it looks, it just looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like, these little interstitial graphics are pretty good. Like, they're, I would say, standard gacha game level. Like, these look like, they look, like, this angel looks like it's about to tell me how to pull a SS. Or, like, triple S, whatever thing, whatever
And
gacha
XR,
terms are.
Thank you.
Yes, SR, yes.
5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't hate the animations either, but I also don't like them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think part of it is kind of like the fact that the bottom half of the sprite is moving while the top half of the sprite is stuck in place. So it just has this weird, not uncanny valley, just oddness to its to the presentation. I guess that's the word I could use. It's odd.
Yeah.
Because didn't they also do something similar with the Ghosts and Goblins remake?
They did. I think that one actually looked worse.
Yeah.
Also, time for this douchebag. So there's another new thing that was... This is a thing they have added that I'm not 100% certain why yet.
This man and his beautiful washboard abs. Yeah. I mean, I think that's a good enough reason right there.
Yeah. So this guy will make a lot more sense in a little bit about what this guy's for.
Is he the only one who knows how to cut down trees?
Not quite.
He's here to introduce the smite technique.
There's a creature there, Lolo. Kill it. Kill it.
Oh. First time I've seen them actually take away some. I'm used to hearing, like, the caw of, like, the original game. Also, I'm curious about something.
Fun fact, Coolio, that's only a fraction of the true number of genders out there. At 200, you've barely scratched the depths of gender.
That's like the real power of the gacha game graphics of this. Every, gacha pull is a new gender with rarer genders being harder to obtain. I tried a playing gacha once. The only SR I pulled was 71.
Right.
I've mentioned it about 1,000,000 times, but there's an Iron Maiden gacha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Visions of work. Okay. So yes, talking about the thing from the original, where, hey...
Risen's quiet? Risen's loud on my end.
Yeah, I had to turn... I have Discord quiet. I can adjust that on my end. There we go. Okay.
I can't believe I'm the weirdo here.
Oop, now you're blown out. Hold on.
I can.
Oh.
Nope, that's on my end. Okay, let's go
Risen
here.
doesn't project so much as booms through your soul.
Okay, so... You might be wondering, why would I need to build a fort?
Because forts are cool. Duh.
They got walls.
So yeah, bolster your defenses against hordes of monsters. So, the thing about this game originally being kind of a pseudo-strategy game, like, except it was more SimCity, they elaborate on that in this one. So right now we have two forms of fort. We can either have gatehouses, or we can have blockhouses. Do we want offense or defense?
Oh.
Okay, so let's build a gatehouse.
What do you have to build to get the correct kind of angel?
So far So, from what I could tell, at some point, they didn't make this, like, it's actually kind of surprising, at least so far. The strategy part is, like, it's kind of like the difficulty for the other things where it's technically, you can lose, but I have not lost a strategy segment yet. Okay. Also, here's how you get...
13 seconds.
Here's how you get... Oh, hold on, Palisade. So yes, Palisades are basically makeshift defenses, which you can place in certain spots. So... Let's kill this thing. So, how you get XP in this game? Hold on. Villagers did light their houses on fire.
It'll teach him to learn from Prometheus.
There we go. There. So, there are now quests in this game, and this is how you build up faith. Which is why this is a lot more... It's not... The finickiness of the XP system from the original is now not really an issue. And, yeah. I'm not sure how exactly I feel about it, but... I mean, it makes the... Considering the original game's XP system was kind of not great, I'm kind of all for it. Also, I'm not fully certain why these items exist and they don't just give XP to the character. Because we level up our dudes, essentially.
Probably just a way to pad the gameplay.
Possibly. Also, I'm sure at some point there's going to be, like, ones you can assign.
The coming slaughter.
So, here we go. I am going to do something real quick. Or I'm not going to go directly into it, because I'm going to build up my things real quick. Because thankfully they don't force you in... I don't think I've... Okay, there's one situation in which you can be forced into a horde that I've seen. However, I've only seen it happen once, and it looked like it was going to be just a minor thing. So that is fine by me. Also, it's nice that they tell you what's going to be destroyed if you use magic in a weird spot.
You might remember that it was the day that God flooded your cities and struck you with lightning. But for me, it
Oh,
was a
nope.
Tuesday.
There we go. Okay. Okay, I should be able to build full set of forts now. So, blockhouse there, and I'm going to build here. I found was the best, probably one of the weaker spots to defend. So now that we have a full set of forts, I just want to get one more palisade and then we should be good. And yes, all the music in this is composed by Yuzo Koshiro. Okay, there we go. So. There. So. Alright. Also, this is new music in the old style. So yeah, you don't have a whole lot of presence in these, so you're not shooting things with your arrow. And yeah, you gotta defend the temple. So this is straight up tower defense. So, first off, we're gonna place some palisades. Looks like they're coming from here for now. I'm also gonna place some right around here. I'm not a huge fan of tower defense either, however, this seems to be alright for now. So yeah, we have Philetus, who's just kind of standing around. Until we guide him to go over here. And yeah, as the thing goes on, you get more items. Yeah. Oh, there. There. So these ones are gone. So the thing that I'm wondering is, there's been a lot of ActRaiser, like soundtracks that have come out over the years, and sometimes they have had some unreleased music because the original ActRaiser, I believe, was actually supposed to come out for the PC 98. I'm wondering if these are remixes of those songs, which this actually sounds kind of like one of them. Directing hours. Yep, I've been doing that. And actually, this one should be fine because the archer should be able to take care of this one. There's a palisades that'll block them.
That's not great damage.
So they're really good against a particular type of unit that hasn't shown up yet. So there is actually one other thing we can do, is we can actually use miracles.
So you should just zap the bad men.
Yep. So, one thing that I'm going to do... First, I'm going to get all these again. Is I am going to let them build all up, and then... Or he's just going to go and kill them all. There.
I mean, your gatehouse is still taking a good chunk of damage.
There. So now these are dead. Oh, also, okay, yeah. Also, you can zoom in. Up. So yes, that is what this guy's purpose is he is there for the hordes. So this is actually the PC port. Saving load? Yeah. I know how to save and load. Okay. Oh, I got an achievement. One angel army.
You've murdered so many things.
I think that actually was.
A lot of things you need to kill quick.
So see, the thing also that I've noticed is, I don't know if it's just because I'm familiar with this game, but I've been basically, it's been like gating me on certain things and I've had to hit certain objectives, but for like 80% of them, I've already been at the target. Like there is one that when I was doing my own game that there's going to be one that's get a population of 300. And I had 400 at the time. So yes, there is apparently some prophesied heroes. Which, of course. Yep, go in. Oh. Yeah, they're being a lot more aggressive in this than my like, main save. There. Found more unholy relics. Which, yeah, that's another thing, is that you don't have any of the items that were in the original game, like the bomb and the bow and arrow. Alright, I forgot I was using the original soundtrack. Also, I wonder, does the backdash give me iframes? I don't know how to shoot. The answer is yes, it does! The moveset's pretty standard, but it's nice. Like, it feels a lot better than the original game. Which is not saying much. So there, we now can build another fort. I'm wondering if, so in the original game, each of the areas were very much coded to a particular culture's mythology, with Fillmore very much being Greece. I am wondering if each here, like, I wonder how blatant they are about that in this game. Alright, let's go back to here. Okay, so... Oop. There. Yeah, so from what I've seen, all the bosses are still in this game. Yes, I know, but I'm just wondering, like, the heroes and all that. Also, man, I am really curious about how the rain in Cassandora is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not you have to rain the shit out of the area.
Probably.
Yeah, so yeah. The fields are what drop resources in this. So you want more fields. Which actually now we can build another fort. Usually the sides are actually kind of where you get like there's not a whole lot of good places to defend from the left.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm gonna get another blockhouse. Because that was a good strategy when I was doing it in my original run. Also, I see you have to gather fruit.
As any divine agent should.
Can't go over there yet. eventually. Smash that. And yeah, you can move forts, however, you can't convert one type to another without demolishing it first, which is alright. Oh. All right.
I keep seeing
Yep.
this child as the Voyager probe from Fate.
Huh.
Because the Voyager probe is, in fact, a thing you can get in Fate.
Hmm. I just see it, like, especially with the expression it's making, I'm just seeing, like, the Kid Icarus uprising sprites and all that.
Yeah, fair. He's even wearing dumb little shorts like Pitt. What a nerd wearing shorts.
You are too stupid for Tanzer to kill.
Strong himbo energy.
Alright, let's take care of this one. Oh. Hold on, we got another horde.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this one, I think I'm actually pretty well stocked for this one. Let's go ahead and save. The nice thing is that there is an autosave. So you don't have to manually save, but still. Let's go ahead and start. Oh, also another nice thing is that says, hey, you have XP increasing items, you should probably use those. Okay. There. Okay. Yeah, so basically they're saying, yeah, if you collect the fruit, it will not only heal your HP, but also the HP of, like, both Philetus and also the forts. Okay. So you go over here.
Very polite of these monsters to walk on the road.
Yep.
Some of this music gives me really strong Night on Bald Mountain vibes.
Yes.
Like Chernobog is gonna show up here.
Okay, where is next one?
Oh,
Does it not spawn? Why not spawned yet? Up, down. Oh, it's right here. Okay. there, there, and there. Also, the enemies come in different types. It's not just the same kite as you'd kind of imagine.
Mm-hmm. Shit, his HP's down at 98%.
Yep. Oh, get back up. Alright. This palisade's gonna bite it, but I need it to just hold up so until they all can group together. And then...
Okay. Tease their balls.
Oh, don't have enough for that. I can just do this. There. And there is just one guy left, and pop. Alright. Halfway. It's there. Yep. Okay. So, well, now we need 2 blockhouses, which we have. Okay, new blockhouses to prevent the ghost of the anti-aero god, I guess.
Hmm.
Yes, I know. I do really kind of wish that there was a, hey, I've played this before, I know how this works. But then again, I guess that is what Film War is for.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so here go and go with this monster layer over here. Oh, here we go. Oh, we have plumbed to the depths of the layer and unearthed more unholy orbs. Let us go. Yeah, oh, I did not realize that these were timed.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever, like, been anywhere close to the timer dying out, so... I guess that's also why I haven't noticed.
I mean, a minute and a half to do this is like, okay, that's challenging. Okay. I'm sure later ones are going to be a lot more difficult, but
Yeah.
no problem.
There we get another fort. Yes, and hey, because you weren't here, people got hurt. Alright.
It's gonna turn out he's Satan all along.
Probably not quite this guy, but I imagine that one of them being evil. In fact, I bet you I know which one it's going to be. I am going to bet that it is the... Oh, was it the Atios one?
You know, they could throw, like, the biggest curveball ever, and it turns out the angel was Satan all along, and it was just stringing you along to kind of give them more souls to feed on.
If they pull that off, I would be very surprised.
That'd be so great, though, wouldn't it? Like, the long con.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, kill the pores is in fact a mechanic in this game, although it's much less of a...
Mandatory.
Yeah. So, particularly, the houses are not more than things. You want to destroy the fields. Because the houses, they'll come back at higher, but they don't change your capital.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I could be your angle or your double.
I'm gonna fight you too, man. Also, Lolo, I want to point out that you made me set up my mic twice. Because the first time I thought, oh, he wants to do a solo episode. No problem. And then you're like, oh wait, no, sorry, I gotta switch it back. Like, motherfucker, I just put it away!
Yeah.
You son of a bitch!
See, that's why I just keep things out.
I have it out, but I still have to set it up.
Um,
I gotta lift it and put the plug in. You don't understand how, like, completely, like, immaterial it is to my life that I'm complaining about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was I doing? Oh, here we go. Yes, we have workshops. Got that. Wait. Shouldn't I have finished the other one? Oh, here we go, yeah. There's the blockhouses done. Thank you, Lord. There. Getting closer. Let's level our himbo. Also, I can build another... Oh, right, I can upgrade my forts now, too. There. There. Okay, can't quite do everything yet. Oh. Out with the old and with the new. Ram. Yes, there. Yes, outdated structures. So yes, here is the tutorial how to kill the pores. Oh, good. Yes, we cannot delay. Just give me a sec. Because I need to build another fort. Let's see. And that one's there. That'll destroy a workshop, which... And also, this one's really easy to defend, so... I think right... Oh, no, I think I already placed something there. There's not a whole lot of great places to place gatehouses in this area.
No.
So let's just put more blockhouses. I think right here is going to be... Place it right here, because they tend to come from this area a lot. Then... Okay, I need 100 for that one. Wait. Oh, I have 55, that's why. Okay, so we just need to wait for some more resources.
Mm-hmm.
Also, some more palisades might be nice. Unfortunately, there's no way to speed up time, which... Time goes by pretty quickly on its own, so that's not a... It's not a end-of-the-world thing, but... It would be nice. There we go, that should help. Upgrade fort. This one. This one. Okay. I think once I... There, that should be enough. There. And now I think everything is upgraded. Yes, no. All the forts are done. I could just use one more palisade and then I should be good. And there it is. Okay, let's get everything. Alright. Let's save. And now, let's go in here. And let's do this quest. Okay, palisades. There, there, there. There. And there. Okay, where are you gonna, where are they gonna come from? Up. So yes, sometimes there will be enemies that wear red caps. They just go straight for your, they're not going for the temple, they're going for your, like, material.
Oh, they're sappers and saboteurs.
Yep. I need to wait a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's see. Where have I not placed a palisade yet? So in there, just to get the occasional one that goes over there. There. And there. There, now you're here, so place you there. And then I can zap you all to death. There. So here is where the block houses really help.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, they're the only way outside of miracles because, yeah, the flying ones just die when they get into like range. Oh, 1 minute through. There we go. Oop. Oh, I'm missing SP. Okay. First off, Palisade. Okay, that wasn't died yet. I wonder if I could place it immediately after they break it. Oh, it doesn't let me. There. Okay. Oh, no, what are you doing? Go over here. Okay, then you go over here. Alright, here we go. I appreciate those monsters went back to the one that I did put up. Oop, nope, you stay here. Okay, come on. There. Nope. Okay, I don't think there's anything really specific just sapping those guys. Wait, what are you doing? Go and actually fight them. Eh. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah, we did rank the first ActRaiser. I think it's at 8 or 7. And there, now we can build bridges, and we leveled up. So we get a little bit more health and SP.
Sweet nectar. It's like my pool is tearing ass around the backyard, but it's staying still. Still waters run deep.
3 years.
Thank you for the sub. Alright. There. Now, hey, why don't you all go over here? Oh, except I gotta destroy these things. There. Okay, yes, I know that. Can't do that. There we go. Oh, it's at 6. Okay. Okay, I gotta get a population of 200. So yes, here is where it's saying, hey, maybe you need to destroy the last thing, or destroy some stuff in order to make it a little bit more up to date. ActRaiser 2 is at where it belongs. ActRaiser 2 is not a good game.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna wait and get... Okay, there we go.
All right, here's a question for you, Lolo. What is an ActRaiser?
I went and looked up to see what they probably meant, and I forgot what it was.
Fair.
All right. There. All right. Now let's go in.
They gave you even more time.
Yeah, because we had to kill that little mini-boss. Also just dropping health, too. And this is on normal, mind you, too. I'm starting to think that maybe the easy mode is the mode that they were intended people to use that are, like, playing on phones.
That's very possible.
There we go. There. Number 4, and I think we're at max civilization. Oh, maybe not quite yet. In game, or like in the side-scrolling areas, there is no magic yet, but that should be fixed shortly. Oh, there it is. There's a civilization. There we go. Oh, that took 200 apiece. Okay.
Kill, 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 kill. Kill, kill, kill.
There we go. Nope, I need a little bit more. Okay. Increasing sometimes you will have basically story gates that require you to hit a certain population.
You know, whenever I see this guy's name,
Uh-huh.
I just think of Phil from Disney's Hercules.
Yeah.
I want
Alright.
this man to also be voiced by Danny DeVito.
Yes.
I want
Okay.
them all to be voiced by Danny DeVito.
Okay, so we're gonna hold on to that for now, and hopefully I can get some... a little bit
I
better...
want the angel to be voiced by Charlie Day.
It's on Luigi.
Chris Pratt is the master.
I wonder if I can place this in just this right spot. Oh, no, I can't. Because these two need to be replaced. Can I do... So I kind of wish that Earthquake worked similar to how it did in the original game.
How did it work? In your
Because basically it just did the entire area, whereas here it's localized like everything else.
Ah.
There, and I think I'm just gonna need to get this one. God. There. There. I think. I kind of wish that there was a better way to just spot where, what the level is of each, like, field or whatever it is, because I don't know if I can see what the thing is off the bat.
Oh, I see ones that just have like 3 pigs, and then another has like 2. Or is that? Are those people tending to it?
There might be people tending to it. Also, I like that I am at a population of 322 out of 292. Oop. Okay, so here's the thing, is that sometimes you're forced into a horde if you take too long. So in that case, we're just gonna say this is good. And we're gonna say, hey, why don't we go ahead and... well, first off, use our XP things. But actually, before we do this, I will actually be right back.
I come back and I see that Lolo has died.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his place when I feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't feel like it right now, though.
Lolo, the king of Bald Mountain, is gone due to Ave Maria. But obviously the Eurobeat version of Ave Maria.
Yeah.
Alright.
Welcome back.
He survived.
There we go.
Lolo survived being attacked by Ave Maria.
Well, let's go ahead and see how this is gonna go. Okay. Okay, going up here. Oh, right, also.
Also.
Got to put the palisades up.
Yeah. in later levels you get more allies or whatever.
That's what I'm imagining. Yeah, I'm just getting enough palisades to just place them everywhere. Alright. There, I think that should do it. Alright. And as it turns out...
Mm-hmm. God, he's digivolving.
Out of him comes a stone.
He's got a giant axe, so he can't be all bad.
I played enough Final Fantasy to know that axes fucking suck. So...
You suck.
There we go.
You suck.
You suck.
See, there's like, obtain a population of 250, which we're at 400.
You suck.
Nice. You're so good at this. Hold on.
It's almost like you played a version of it before.
Yeah, it's almost like I've played actually this version of it before when I was testing it out. So yes, he has started to get dreams.
Counts as a test load, though, more of a me time.
I mean, yes, but yes, and also just like in the original, the guy is getting the dreams of the Minotaur.
Astarion. Let's see. All I know is that Lolo is clearly a pro gamer.
Alright.
Greatest gamer we've ever seen.
That's a lie. Alright, so this last one's a little bit annoying, so I'm gonna try and get as many resources as I can. This last one's
extra castles.
Well, I don't think we need the Ooh, actually that's a good point.
Castle. You can always put your princess in another castle. And then Minotaurus is gonna get really pissed off.
Actually, I think I might be good with what I have, but...
Worst case, upgrade what you haven't.
Yeah, that's what I was more thinking. Oh, am I at max now? Okay, I'm at max now.
Well, rip.
Okay. So I just want to
I
get...
gotta go, so I will talk to you both later.
Later. And yeah, I think I just want max Palisades before I go in. Okay, I'm at max Palisades. Alright, actually first, before I go, I'm going to make sure... Okay, there we go. Actually use these beforehand. And now let's save. I'm making a little bit better time than I did for my last save. Alright. So this one's a little bit different. There's actually a boss to this one. So... Okay, let's go over here. Yeah, here's the problem with this one. There we go.
Is there a pink mist around the screen?
That's just what the Horde does.
Nah.
Wow, that blockhouse is actually making this a lot easier. Yeah, that having another blockhouse made that a lot easier. Because a lot of it was, when I did it in my first save, was kiting the guy because felt Titus was actually about to die. So, yeah. Alright. So there, now I actually have a spell. Which is interesting because now in this game you don't have to do the weird side things. And yeah, it's magic. Alright. So, I think I really don't... Well, we'll see, because... There. So yeah, much like in the first game, the guy is sick in bed because of the Minotaurus. Alright. There. A population of 300, which we have. So there. Whoop. Alright, so we need to destroy... They're over here. I'll say, interestingly enough, he actually dies before you fight the Minotaurus. Alright. Alright. Oop. It's going slower fade. Oop. What? So we are now hitting points that I have not seen yet in this. All right. There, we can now do Act 2. Oop. Okay, I was wondering if it was going to make me have to uncover it, or if it was going to... Like, yeah. Val. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, so we just need resources, which I should have. Yeah, I do. Oh. There. Bequeath. Yes. All right. Just slight. Okay. Well, I haven't seen this yet, so I would imagine that this probably does have it. Because, I mean, it has to, because that's, like, a key part of, like, one of the stories. Alright, so... let us save. And dive into Act 2. Oh. Alright. Now I'm curious, what song is this gonna play? Is it gonna be based on the Japanese version or the US version? Japanese version, okay. 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 Oh, interesting. That's weird. Okay, what is this? Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, no timer. Also, this area always felt really weird with the way that the Japanese version using this song. I always like the more like the one that's using like Cassandora and that. Alright, there is no shield in this game. Okay, you can't spam it fast enough to do it like an Alucard dash. Okay, good. Shit. Okay, good. Surprised that the checkpoint doesn't fully heal you, but whatever. Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. I do like that there's a little red outline for the spikes that are going to fall. Oh, that was dumb. Can you kill this next? Nope. Oh, thank Christ. How many more crystals do I need to get max? Shit. Okay, good. I can stand on top of that. Okay, this isn't Castlevania. Please have crystals. There we go. Okay. Okay, please have a statue. Okay, good. I think this is right before the boss. Okay. Oh. I like that it teaches you that. God. This is a Harryhausen-ass looking boss. Oh, shit. Wow. Okay, sure. I guess just like the original game, magic cheeses the shit out of these bosses.
As There's a ridiculous amount of iframes on that.
Yeah, that's the thing. This game gives you a shit ton of iframes, and I'm kind of all for it. The Jewel of the King. Alright. So there. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there, we are done with Fillmore. So. There, I've now surpassed my last save with a little bit under time there. So. So let's see. I know that So here's what I'm going to do, because I really want to hear the remix. I'm going to do Act 1 of Bloodpool, and then I'm probably going to call it. Because I have a marathon tomorrow. So I don't want to be up too late. Alright, let's hear this. Oh, okay. The effect of the blood threw me off, and I was expecting, like, why is there just a black area underneath it? God, this sounds good. So, there is a symphonic remix of the original ActRaiser that was really good. That were slightly differently arranged. And it's like a lot like that arrangement. It sounds really good. Also, this stage looks really interesting at dusk. Or whatever time this is supposed to be. Yeah. I would say especially as we saw that there is a lot of content in this. $30 might be a little steep for some people, but I feel like it's so far deserved it. Like, I don't feel like... Oh, that is nice! The fact that is no longer an instant kill. This game is nice. It is weird playing a nice version of this game. Yeah, also a god should be able to walk on water. Perfect. Also nice hearing new sections of the song. Yeah, like, I mentioned earlier, like, when we started this, but yeah, the fact that this was by a company that has, I don't think, made a single action game before. They did a really good job with this. Especially for something that it just came out of nowhere. But then again, I think that actually was good, because then it really made it so there's not really because I bet you there would be a cycle of, oh no, this company is making a remake of this well-beloved classic. and they don't have a thing. It's going to suck. And then it's like, no, actually, they did a pretty decent job. Also, I'm curious how I kind of actually want to buy the mobile phone version of this. I want to see how that handles. Because it is a touch, like it had full-on touchscreen controls. And I wonder if it's any different.
Something like this, you kind of almost want a Guerrilla launch it because, I mean, ActRaiser does have. I don't feel like ActRaiser really fits like there's certain games that everybody knew about and everybody liked and everybody wanted, and I feel like ActRaiser was a little more niche than that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Shadow Man. Like, who the fuck asked for Shadow? Nobody. Who asked for an ActRaiser? Probably not that many people, or perhaps people just were like, oh, well, you know, it's just fine as it is. It doesn't really need to be re-released. So, I feel like their plan to just announce it during the Direct and say, hey, now it's available, I think it's probably the smart decision with this one.
Yeah, because especially it's like, you don't have any time for, like, naysayers, because especially you make a re-release of, like, any game that has any sort of cult following, and it's just going to be bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if they announced a Clock Tower remake, my eyebrows would be up like, alright, who's doing it?
Alright, let's see. Is it going to go straight to the boss? Okay. Time to see if this boss is any... Like, this is actually the boss that I feel like I have the most difficulty with. Oop. Okay, there we go. Crimson Water's Blasphemy. Okay, oh, nope. I really hate this boss. Oh.
No, I wouldn't mind a Clock Tower remake in the style of, like, Haunting Ground.
Also, this game has a really good use of sound. Because you can really tell where the enemies are going to be through use of sound.
It's very dynamic.
Also, they made that boss fight a lot better. Man.
Okay, I have to actively address this. Nightcry was nothing like the SNES Clock Tower. In fact, it was nowhere near any of the Clock Tower games, including the worst one, which was Ghost Head. Nightcry was an extremely special kind of trash.
Oh, a new song. Oh! Does each area have its own theme?
Pretty cool.
Oh, this is neat. Yeah, it's time for also, yeah, you can language. Yeah. And yeah, it's time for, like, yeah, because this is supposed to be England, so, or, like, I don't know if England is the best way of phrasing it, but more like, that area's myth. Could even be France also, maybe? Yeah. Alright. Alright, I am going to go back here. And save. And I think right now that's a good enough look. I don't think I'm going to rank this quite yet, because I do want to see how it gets later on. But, yeah. So far, my experience with this is I am pleasantly surprised by this. This, like, you look at the pedigree of Sonic Powered, and you would not expect them to do this good of a work, but they've done a pretty good job. I mean, I'll see how it is later on. But, yeah, I am pretty confident in saying that if you want to play ActRaiser, you might want to take a look at this, providing you can get a cheaper version of it. Obviously, I am fully about like giving devs the full thing, but I'll see. I'm curious to see. Okay, I wasn't expecting the new part of the song to be in the old style, but yeah, my basic general thoughts is I really like this. I am going to play more of it. This sounds really good. So yes. Yeah. That is going to do it with that. Let us return to the title. Yeah, hopefully this goes on sale sometime soon, or this goes on sale eventually, and I recommend people look at it, so we're gonna close that. I like that it says unsaved progress from the title screen where you've closed out of the game already. But yes. Anyway, that is going to do it for tonight, so let's talk about what we're doing tomorrow and why I'm actually closing this out so early. Even though we've taken a look at this for... well, I guess technically 2 hours, but yeah. So, yep, let's do this. So, nope, I want this one. So, thank you all for watching. Personal Twitter is at LoadAPuzzlo. There is a Discord that you can find by going to discord.ldp.life. Take part in polls, chat the community, watch movies. It's a good place to be, and yeah, so you can go to discord.ldp.life in your browser and it'll take you right to the thing. There is also Patreon. $2 and $5 tiers helps with hosting costs and various other things. If you want to watch these live and you're watching this on a VOD right now, best way to do it is by going to twitch.tv/LoadAPuzzlo. These episodes are recorded live Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Saturdays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time, or if there's a marathon at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, or noon Eastern Time. There's also Sunday episodes, which are done at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to watch past episodes, best way to do it is on the YouTube channel. These get uploaded Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at 8 a.m. Eastern. This one will go up on Monday. And there's 2 exclusive shows on the YouTube channel. That is Media Delta and Hazeltown Story. Those get uploaded Thursdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. You can find those on the YouTube channel, or you can find them on the radio channel, which you can go to radio.ldp.life to find more about that, or you can look up WLDP Hazeltown Radio in your podcatcher, and that'll also tell you how to do that. So, tomorrow, we have a marathon, and as it so happens, it's episode 420, so there's going to be some special boxes to celebrate the occasion. So yes, that'll...
That's the weed number.
Yeah, it is the weed number. Alright, who am I going to send you all to? I'm going to send you all over to... I'm going to send you all over to Lucky Bun, who... was doing Death Stranding, but is apparently doing Great Ace Attorney now, which I've heard that is a very good game. So I will hopefully see you sometime in the future. So make sure to tune in for stuff, and I hope to see you later. Bye.